To close our show for the night, here once again is John Miles.
So first off, I wanted to congratulate all 11 of the inductees. Congratulations, such a phenomenal group of people. And I wanted to give a special thank you to Chris. I remember a mutual friend of ours, Joe Hamilton, introduced us a few years ago, and Joe said, "You have got to meet Chris. What he's doing with this festival is just incredible." And as I've been here for the past 2 days, one of the things that has made me so proud about being a podcaster and being part of this amazing community is how much podcasters give back to one another. And when I think about this conference, and I've seen so many of the inductees on stage, giving back the secrets of the craft to the newbies who are wanting to get in. And to me, it's so special, and that's what makes, since I've been here, this conference different from the rest, is the education it provides and the connection it provides. So I'm going to ad-lib here a bit. So I was thinking for the inductees today, how do I make it real of how precious an award this is? And I am a military veteran, and a couple of my friends just made general in the Marine Corps, brigadier general. But to put this into perspective, if you're in the Marine Corps, they're on active duty now, about 175,000 Marines, and only 4 Marines are 4-star generals. So your chances of becoming a 4-star general are 0.002%. When I was doing the math behind the curtain, I started to think about, we in the podcast space love numbers. And one of the numbers I've heard quoted a couple times this week is that there have been 4.7 million podcasts that have been started. If you extrapolate that beyond that and how many people are behind the scenes working on them, it's a lot more. But let's just take 4.7 million. There have been 54 inductees into the Hall of Fame, which is 0.001% of that 4.7 million people, which is so much less of a chance than you would have at becoming a general in the Marine Corps. So I just wanted to use that to put it in perspective. And I kind of, before I say the final remarks, I kind of wanted to end on this. Lou, something that you said really touched me, and that is that you don't know what a listener is going through when they're listening to your podcast. It could be someone who's on the verge of suicide. It could be someone who's going through a terrible sickness. And we have the opportunity to touch people in such unique ways. And I just wanted to share this story. 2024 was a really tough year for me. We had 3 feet of water in our house after Hurricane Helene, which was pouring gasoline on an already bad year. I lost my sister to cancer in May last year, and I think back about why did I have this opportunity to start Passion Struck? And I remember my sister asking me if she could come on the show, and we were interviewing this Dr. Michael Pishvian, who's a Johns Hopkins doctor who specializes in clinical trials, because she had pancreatic cancer, she had gotten the Whipple surgery, and she had just learned that she had stage 4 cancer. And she wanted to do this interview with me as a service to other pancreatic cancer patients, hoping that by having this discussion, she could give them hope about their own journeys. And as I thought about, Lou, what you were saying, what other medium do you have where you can bring people like that to touch different humans and to make their lives better? And I just wanted to put it out there because that's one of the biggest reasons I'm so proud to be part of this community, is that we have those opportunities. And so with that, I wanted to thank you again, and the teleprompter isn't on here, so I'm going to do this from memory. I wanted to thank the Podcast Hall of Fame, Rob. Thank you so much for inviting me to do this. It is such a profound honor. I wanted to thank Podfest again for hosting this, for everyone who has been here, and mostly, again, I just want to congratulate all these inductees. I mean, it is such a profound honor to be here as the host amongst you, because as I was starting this, many of your shows were the ones I studied, trying to learn how do I do this craft, something that I didn't know how to do myself. So I feel that I am here in many ways because of you. So thank you so much for your contributions and for making me a better podcaster myself. And with that, thank you so much for coming tonight.
Thanks again, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us tonight for the 2025 Hall of Fame induction ceremony, celebrating the individuals who've made a significant impact on
You did such a good job.
the opportunities in the podcasting medium. Visit podcasthall.com to learn more about our eligibility requirements to be added to the nomination list for consideration in 2026. Thanks again and have a great evening.